Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, in the new year to the mining news flash with Endeavour Silver, Copper Mountain, Canada Nickel and Osisko Metals. Endeavour Silver reported the highest quarterly production in the last 2 years from their 3 high-grade underground silver gold mines in Mexico. Production in the fourth quarter of 2020 was 1.1 million ounces of silver and almost 12,600 ounces of gold, representing 2.1 million ounces of silver equivalent at a silver-to-gold ratio of 80:1. This met the originally full-year guidance despite the 2 months production suspension by Corona. In fiscal 2020, silver production totaled altogether over 3.5 million ounces and gold production totaled approximately 37,139 ounces of gold or 6.5 million ounces silver equivalent. The great production results are due to continued operational improvements at the Rohstoff-TV and Bolañitos mine and provide positive headroom for 2021 in addition to positive brownfield exploration results at the 3 mines. Drilling continued to intersect high-grade gold-silver mineralization in the Santa Cruz vein at Rohstoff-TV, in the Meladito and San Bernabé veins at Bolañitos, and in the Misi and Calicanto veins at El Compas. Progress is also being made at Terronera, Endeavour Silver's next mine. Greenfield exploration was resumed and the area expanded through the purchase of 2 adjacent groups of mineral concessions covering almost 5,000 hectares of land and including several mineralized vein structures. We see Endeavour Silver back on track, as evidenced by the rising share price. Copper Mountain Mining exceeded the 2020 production guidance. They produced 77.6 million pounds of copper in 2020, which significantly exceeded the forecast of 70 to 75 million pounds. In addition, nearly 30,000 ounces of gold and 392,000 ounces of silver were produced in 2020. In the fourth quarter, 23.1 million pounds of copper, nearly 9,000 ounces of gold and nearly 145,000 ounces of silver were produced, which combined are absolute quarterly records. For this year, 85 to 95 million pounds of copper are expected at all-in costs of $1.80 to $2 per pound. Canada Nickel announced a non-binding Memorandum of Understanding and MOU with Glencore Canada. The objective is to explore the potential use of Glencore's kit concentrator and metallurgical site at Timmins in Ontario for the treatment and processing of material mined from Canada Nickel's Crawford Nickel-Cobalt Sulfide project. Crawford is located just 40 kilometers north of Glencore's operation. Glencore's operation has excess capacity and existing infrastructure. This would reduce capital costs to a fraction and bring Canada Nickel into production much faster. That's why they are also delaying the release of the PEA until the end of March to incorporate this. The pre-feasibility study could be available by year-end 2021 already. Canada Nickel would get a world-class partner in Glencore, which should give the stock a further boost. Osisko Metals announced new exploration and development plans for Pine Point for 2021. The focus is on further de-risking the project and further enhancing the 2020 Preliminary Economic Assessment, the PEA. Drilling will commence on 14th January and Osisko Metals is planning a 3,000-meter winter campaign focused on infill and extension drilling in the western zone, with the goal of moving the majority of 3 high-grade prismatic deposits into the indicated resource category. Hydrogeological studies and testing are also planned across the property to further refine the drainage model used in the 2020 PEA. They believe that improvements to the hydrogeological model in future economic studies could result in significant reductions in water management costs over the life of mine, including initial capex. An updated PEA and resource estimate is scheduled to take place in early 2022. There is also to be an environmental assessment and EA initiation package, including the project description as per the PEA submitted in February 2021. Upon receipt of a positive decision on the EA, expected in the third quarter of 2023, the permitting phase of the project will commence and is expected to be completed by the third quarter of 2024. My team and or myself are or may be shareholders of the companies presented, and they are or may become part of the SRC Mining Special Situation Certificate. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Switzerland.